President Ilham Aliyev, First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva, members of their family, representatives of the state and government visited the Alley of Honors on the occasion of the anniversary of the death of national leader Heydar Aliyev. History is written based on the ideas and deeds of the brilliant people. Without great personalities, the history of mankind will be poor and uninteresting. The lifeline of Heydar Aliyev is not really one person's life path. It is the entire history of Azerbaijan, a story that over the 20th century has become an integral part of the life of entire Azerbaijan. His story became a chronicle of salvation, development, and national progress. Heydar Aliyev is the author of countless positive moments in the destiny of Azerbaijan. He is the founder of national statehood, a symbol of Azerbaijan's independence. On July 14 of 1969, Heydar Aliyev was elected as the first secretary to the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Azerbaijan. The reasons for the decision of the leadership of the USSR in connection with Heydar Aliyev proceeded from the hard facts. He justified the confidence in all previously held posts. This attitude of Heydar Aliyev, which he also displayed in his new position, soon yielded its fruits. After only a few months, a completely different picture emerged in Soviet Azerbaijan. In a short span of time, people saw in Heydar Aliyev who had deep knowledge, logical thinking, decisiveness, persistence, a principled leader fighting for the realization of his ideas. He paved the way for Azerbaijanis to government bodies within USSR, proved the possibility of honest and worthy service to the people. Heydar Aliyev first of all began to pay serious attention to the revival of the oil and gas industry. At that time, the Azeri-Shirak Güneşli fields were commissioned at sea, and years later they will become the foundation of a new oil strategy for independent Azerbaijan. A deepwater foundation plant was launched in Baku. The country has created a perfect energy potential. Thanks to the substantial measures, agricultural production has grown significantly. Heydar Aliyev, uniting the Azerbaijani elite, achieved the revival of national spirit in the country. The development and prosperity of the Azerbaijani culture drew the attention of the entire intelligentsia and the people to historical roots and cultural heritage. The rare pearls of Azerbaijani language, literature, history, and music were uncovered. Heydar Aliyev overcame the hindrances that had been bothering people for many years with great perseverance and determination. He carried out work that was considered unfathomable with its tremendous political will. It's no coincidence that in those years Azerbaijan was awarded the 12th Red Banner, and Heydar Aliyev himself was twice awarded with the title of Hero of Socialist Labor. His appointment in December of 1982 as the first deputy chairman of the Council of Ministers of the USSR was also associated with his attitude to the work as a brilliant politician. Azerbaijani people were proud of the first Azerbaijani who rose to such high post in the Kremlin. Because Heydar Aliyev, who was one of the most significant figures of the political elite of the USSR, considered serving his people, Azerbaijan, a fundamental task during his activities in Moscow. The following years of the life of Heydar Aliyev, who resigned in 1987 in protest against the bitter results of the so-called perestroika policy of Mikhail Gorbachev, were closely connected with Azerbaijan. Arriving in 1990 in his historical homeland Nakhchivan, he was greeted by the people with great joy. He was once again loved, honored by people as a hero. This was an important step towards unity with his native land, the motherland for Heydar Aliyev. Thanks to the historical achievements of Heydar Aliyev, the words Soviet and Socialist were removed from the name of Nakhchivan Autonomous Soviet Socialist Republic, and it became known as the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The tricolor of the Azerbaijan Democratic Republic was adopted as the state flag of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. For the first time, a legal assessment of the tragedy of January 20th was given, and an Azerbaijan party was established. The return of Heydar Aliyev to the leadership of the country in 1993, at the insistent demand of the people, prevented civil clashes in the country. At the elections held on October 3rd of 1993, the people supporting the post of Heydar Aliyev elected him as the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Thus, a new stage in the historical mission began. As the founder of modern Azerbaijan, Heydar Aliyev began to write a new chronicle. He still faced a serious and difficult mission, hard work aimed at building a state saved from the threat of decay, aimed at strengthening its foundations. Heydar Aliyev skillfully found a way out in the most complex and contradictory historical process without losing his composure in difficult situations. He correctly assessed geopolitical changes, put the interests of people above all, and strengthened the foundations of the independence of Azerbaijan. President Ilham Aliyev, First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva, and members of their family visited the grave of the spouse of the great leader, academician Heydar Aliyev. They also pay tribute to the memory of the outstanding statesman Aziz Aliyev and prominent doctor Mehriban Aliyev. Representatives of the state and government visited the grave of the national leader, paid tribute to his memory.